I'm feeling sexy and free, like glitter's raining on me. You're like a shot of pure gold.
Hello everybody, so this is the weekly reading with a little bit extra. This is also including the weekend energy, which is today, the day I'm filming it, the 11th and the 12th of May, and then right up until Sunday like I usually do it. But as always, like I've said the last few weeks, I may be guided to do it in a way where it's like, you know, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, blah de blah and so on, but actually the way in which I read, the cards could really fit in any way, shape or form throughout your week. And again, to take it even further, if you happen to find this in a month or a year or 6 months, I've had many people tell me that they watch the whatever it was, the weekly or even an ABC or anything at all that I've done over the past wee while there, and it makes sense when you find it, so just trust that, and if it doesn't, then just leave what doesn't resonate and take the rest. So anyway, let's get on with this. So I won't be coming on camera today because I've got a night out tonight and I'm just kicking about my jammies until I need to get my glad rags on and all that jazz. So let's get straight into the cards. So the cards that I've pulled for today are absolutely out this world. For those of you that know tarot or oracle cards, you'll know what I mean. Now please bear with me because when I'm using my camera on my laptop, it's always a bit backwards, so it takes me a while to work it out. But yeah, we have the World and the 9th of Summer. So basically, to go into a wee bit of it in case you don't know what this means, the World card is about something coming full circle. On my other cards, on my Angel Tarot, it says like, you know, something, it literally says something about coming full circle, a positive outcome. On this card, the Fairy Tarot, it says a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, and then my thumbs over it says a journey that is now complete. So that really feels quite important today because if you look at yesterday's cards that I posted, which you can find on Facebook or Instagram, you can also find a description or channeling of both these cards there as well. I really did feel that there was a bit of a heaviness around yesterday, and I mean we did come into Leo Moon around lunchtime here, UK time where I am, but I really didn't feel it. I mean it still felt like a very very heavy energy, and again we are in 3 retrogrades right now. We're in Pluto retrograde, Saturn retrograde, and Jupiter retrograde. Totally escaped my memory there. And then also, like I mentioned the other day when I pulled the Lilith card out, the goddess ones, we've also got Lilith, that kind of shadowy side in Pisces right now. So that can make things a little bit more blurred lines and stuff as well, I would say. So it's definitely a time of going inward, doing a lot of deep healing within ourselves, and when we're all doing that, it's you know, it's going to get a little bit of heavier energy at times. But like I said, guys, you know, guys, I really don't like when I do that, but anyway, I've done it, let's carry on. That although this is a free year, and you know, a lot of people that love numerology like myself, although I tend to do numerology in my own unique way, I would say, I definitely don't do it the way that you're meant to do it, in inverted commas, but I don't do anything the way that you're meant to do it. I'm trying to get in the camp, meant to do it. I do it my way, and I encourage you to do the same. If things resonate with you that the crowd do, great. If it doesn't, do it your own way. But yeah, basically it's a free year, so that's about communication, creativity, being playful, everything like that. But I really do feel that, you know, Spirit had sort of said to me that, well, they'd said to me that after my Dark Night of Soul that I had the majority of it. I mean, I really think I was going through it before it, but I mean, the penny dropped to what I was going through, and then I've just learned a lot about it and everything through my own experiences and researching about it. Dark Night of Soul, that is, and Spiritual Awakening. You know, they'd said that I was going through that like that because then a few years later I would be helping other people, and of course that is what the majority of my work does entail in the various ways, whether it's one-to-one, whether it's in my groups, but mainly one-to-one. That is what I'm helping people with. And again, on my platforms, from like just my daily messages, I can pick up on when people are really going through it. So I really do feel, you know, there is going to be a mixture of this heavier energy from time to time, because that's just life as well. But whatever that was, whether it can be explained by astrology, or just a heavier, denser energy is the word I want to use, of the collective. I really do feel I was purging some of my own pain, but 100% that was a bit of the pain of the collective as well, especially with the South Node being in Capricorn there, and the South Node is about letting go of the past, and also with all the retrogrades. I'm sorry, when I'm channeling I look away, so like if I'm pulling the cards away from the camera, that's why. It's, yeah, and it's strict. Remember, Capricorn's ruled by Saturn, so it is a strict energy. So there's this weird kind of feeling of that we have to look back at the past in some cases to see how far we've come, but it's about not staying there. That's the feeling that I'm getting. And if you read the description that I done with my cards, and about me finding an old mediumship reading and the tape basically being chewed up by the tape player, which I was like, fuck, you know what I mean, I really want to listen to it because I could remember a lot of what was said, but I just wanted to listen to it again to refresh my memory. But obviously Spirit are like, nope, you know, you might like the good stuff, but we don't want you to listen to the other stuff that just wouldn't help you. So you know what I mean, it's like, fair enough. I just, rather than there's no point crying about spilled milk, I'm like, right, whatever, they're protecting me from something there, so I'll just let that go. But there is another tape kicking about somewhere, so we'll see if the same thing happens with that. But that's been lost for years. So, but anyway, so let's get on with this. So this is today's cards, if you like to do it that way, with a daily energy. So the Nine of Summer is basically, let's do it this way. So the World card, again, is about something coming full circle, right? So it's like you've been on a bit of a journey, and for whatever reason you've completed it. Like karma has completed. Like you've been, I'm feeling you've been on a really, really rough, rocky ride, whatever the way you want to call it. You've been through a lot of challenges, and you can really see how much you've grown in confidence and the things that you've come through and the resilience that you've built up during this time. Or it could be that things haven't been particularly rough, although I do really feel for the majority of people that resonate with me it will be that. But it's more just you've really put a lot of hard work and effort into something, and now you're starting to reap the rewards for it. So again, it can be, you know, two ways, that you've really worked hard and now you're seeing the benefit of it, or that you've worked hard in the sense that you've come through all these challenges and you're stronger and more resilient. Okay, so it could be a wee bit of mixture for both. And that's why you've got the freedom to go in any direction now, because I tend to feel, especially if you're resonating with, you know, feeling like you are in your dark night of the soul, or that you're going through a bit, you know, of mini dark nights of the soul, or just heavier energies, if you pick up on the collective like myself. And it is just about, but once you, trust me, once you have been through your dark night of the soul, which yes, can feel like hell on earth, you have all my love. If you're going through that, you will get through it. But see, at the end of it, right, you're so fucking grateful, and it needs an F-bomb. You're so fucking grateful to not be in that place anymore. And things that seemed like a massive big deal, that was terrible when you didn't get what you want, or, you know, things aren't happening the way you want them to, you just accept it. You just accept the now moment, and you accept where you are. And you, honestly, life is 10 times more beautiful. That is the best way that I can describe it. So just trust me on that one. You do get to the other side of it. And I feel for someone watching this, you're like, holy shit, Claire, that's where I'm at. I went through a rough time, but I'm realising that I'm coming out the other end of it. The light is at the end of the tunnel. In fact, I've just fucking left the tunnel. I'm a little bit bruised, battered, and licking my wounds, but I'm starting to feel good again. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. You might be at the end of it, but you're still a bit weak and you're needing to rebuild your energy. But somebody's right there right now. But if you're not, and you're still in that dark tunnel, then just keep going. Keep going. Keep lighting the way with your magical yellow fairy wings, and you will find the way out. So, a journey that is now complete. Again, karma has completed with something. Pat yourself on the back before the journey starts all again. Nine of Summer, kind of self-explanatory. I mean, look, it looks like Cinderella and her fairy godmother, doesn't it? But it says wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. So again, do you see how amazing these cards are? This is a 9 card. 9s are always about completion. The World card is about a completion of sorts as well. So it really is about, and again, that adds up to 3, which is about creativity, communication, play. It's a very playful energy today too, because it's Leo moon. Again, not as playful as I usually find it personally, so again, if you're experiencing that too, let me know in the comments. But you might be like, Claire, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Anyway, I don't feel the moon signs like you feel them, but I don't know, because I can only channel the way that I experience, and I definitely do seem to mirror wherever the moon's at. And sometimes, believe it or not, I don't even know where the moon's at. But that won't be too often because obviously I use it to do my daily channelings. But yeah, if I'm on holiday or something, or maybe if I'm feeling a bit crap and I've taken time off, I can lose where the moon is and I still notice that I've mirrored wherever it was at. But again, it must just be because I love astrology so much and I do purge a lot for the collective. It's just part of my gift. Different people experience it different ways, but I really do feel there's something majorly positive today, and I do feel it's because you took that time to feel it, to heal it during the Cancer moon. And again, it wasn't just a regular Cancer moon. I really do feel with the retrogrades influence and everything going on, there was a lot of heaviness being shifted, and we don't even need to know what it was. It just, again, I'm just sharing this in case it resonates with someone else. So anyway, that's Saturday. Good fucking times. So what card? I want to use the numerology deck now for tomorrow's energy, Sunday. Sorry, I won't say tomorrow because it won't be tomorrow when you're watching this. Well, it might be if I've got it up on time, but I don't think I'll get. Well, I might. Woo! Relationship change. Okay, wow, that kind of puts these two in perspective, doesn't it? So again, like those ones, the world, and 9 of summer, good things changing in relationships. Again, this can be romantic relationships. I do tend to feel it is probably more going to be about romantic ones, but it can be friendships too. Maybe you've took your power back within a friendship, business partnership, any kind of relationship, but there's relationship changes going on. Or perhaps in romantic relationships, you've given too much of your power away and it's now becoming a wee bit more balanced, but there's something going on there. Definitely something to do with communication, with being drawn to blue, and definitely feeling it's something to do with something that's close to your heart. So it doesn't need to be romantic, but I'm more feeling it is because the card adds up to 11. 11's a very powerful awakening number. So whatever relationship change or relationship this is referring to for different people, is definitely one that is here to awaken you. So I really do feel it's, soulmates in the sense of, again, romantic soulmates and any other kind of labels you want to use for that. I'm not big on the labels, but sometimes it helps to know for us to work out what we're meaning. But soulmates can also be like scouring pad soulmates, like say you really don't get it on with your boss or somebody at your workplace or something, and you're just making it like there's this terrible person, but actually when you look back on it from things from your past, seeing as I was talking the past about it, you're actually like, I'm kind of glad that person or I perceived that person to be an asshole at that time because they really did make me who I am today. You know what I mean? Things like that. Or I'm glad for that, horrible ex-boyfriend that put me through hell because now I'm really strong. And as long as you learn to heal that pain, transmute it, and then not keep your guard up and give other people a chance, you know what I mean? You've healed enough and move forward. But again, always apply it to whatever. It could even be things to do with family. It could be different things with different people, but whatever it is, there is some sort of relationship change going on. Again, it could be you're changing in relation to yourself. You've had a bit of a shake up to wake up and you're like, hey, I'm not going to hand over something about handing over power. I'm going on about handing over power a lot there. I'm not going to take people's crap anymore. I'm going to stand up for myself. And it could be specifically, what's this? Could be, oh my god. Right, okay, we're definitely going down a certain route here, aren't we? I was going to say it could be specifically about a person, or it could be people in general, but I mean, look, I'm mentioning soulmates and whatever other labels you want to say, and we've drew spiritual partnership again, which is a 9. Again, that we've pulled the 9 of summer there for the day before. 9 is about completion, remember. So if the day before was all about completions, and this is a completion, and it's talking about spiritual partnership, there's healing going on. Communication too. The blue is communication. Purple is spirituality, tuning into your intuition. Either the two of you are balancing that, or there's communication going on. Again, this more tends to be in romantic relationships, but it can be there can be other soulmates in our lives, friends, family members, anyone in our life that we feel we've got a strong connection with that is helping us to grow. And again, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're in your day-to-day life. This could be just a connection that you've got. I mean, I've got some clients that have got really strong soulmate, someone that they're very connected to in spirit that guides them. So again, you'll know what one applies to you, but there's definitely a lot of healing going on in very spiritual partnerships, however you want to take that. But that's quite funny because that's why I kept obviously mentioning the word soulmate. A lot of healing going on, a lot of communication, so that's good. So wow, holy shit, that's kind of heavy. Let's carry on. I wanted this to be 15 minutes, but we're already at 40. Oh my god, Spirit, what the fuck? Right, this is for, oh my god. Right, this is pretty heavy too. So again, if you want to go by the old we'll make this Monday, Tuesday, then here are the cards for that. If you're going by the cards fit anywhere, go with that. So this, I've pulled you see I didn't pull them, they jumped out. Self-love, again, on these soulmate relationships or spiritual partnerships, again, particularly when it comes to romantic ones, it is all about self-love. Like, you have to love yourself. That is the key here. Whether this be romantic, whether it be with family members setting boundaries, whether it be with friends setting boundaries, whether it be with work colleagues setting boundaries, it all comes down to self-love. Valuing your own energy, valuing your time, valuing how you look after yourself, because you have to set the tone so that other people can follow suit. And again, the passion's coming in there as I'm channeling, because orange is about passion, the sacral chakra, how you receive. How do you allow yourself to receive that love, respect back, valuing yourself, creativity? On the lower side, that's the only word that I can think to explain it. This is where we can keep stuck pain, resentment, anger, jealousy, blah blah blah, all that stuff, which we do have to feel, right? They're necessary emotions. They wouldn't exist if they weren't things that we were meant to feel on this human journey, okay? But you're meant to feel it, release it, let it go. You're not meant to hold on to that shit, okay? When your sacral chakras fired up and all that good stuff, you know, orange is usually the colour that's associated with sacral chakra. But again, I'm not teaching about chakras here. If you're interested in that, I do a course about that, and if enough people are interested, I'll run it again. People seem to love it when I've done it, but I'm only running it if enough people are interested. But I mean, because what I was going to say there is, you can make your chakra colour whatever colour you want. But I've got my Aries sun in the house of Virgo, so I tend to like to keep them the general colours that I believe chakras to be. So just saying, again, but if you want to make your chakra colour a luminous orange or pink or green or whatever colour you want, go for it. So I also feel this is about communicating how much you value yourself, letting other people in your life know that, whether it be your romantic partner, your co-worker, your boss, your friend, your family member. Let them know, hey, I love myself, so I expect the same from you, and I'll do that for you. If you don't, see you later. Again, disclosure, nobody pack their job in without setting something up, okay? That's just put something else in place and then do it. Right, 6 and 1 is 7. Again, that to me is screaming being guided by a higher power, God, angel, spirit, whatever you want to call it. And again, I do think there is stuff, there's a big mixed bag here, but there's definitely things going on with valuing your self-worth, because financial discipline, that is connected to self-worth. It's like, if you're not being valued in a job, or again, you're not valuing yourself in relationships, like again, more to do with the material world here, I feel, with the words financial discipline. It's like, it's time to follow your heart and value yourself, because valuing yourself is to do with self-love, and pink to me is to do with self-love as well. And it's about really valuing yourself and going where go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. So there is something here about, at least looking for options to move on from jobs that where your heart isn't in it anymore. Again, you could even, what I just said, you could watch replay, and that might tie in with relationships and stuff too, about having to set boundaries. Again, you'll know better than me. You should always use your personal responsibility, but something's done. To be blunt, something's done. Karmic completion. Read my daily cards for the past few days leading up to the weekend and the week that I'm reading for, beginning the 13th. And things are done. I mean, all of the cards have been saying that. Saturday's cards, I think, was it Friday? Saturday spoke about karmic completion. I'm really feeling something is done here. So again, only you're going to know what's done. I've just remembered as well, today's cards, today is when I pulled the tape out and I played it and it chewed it up. And again, Spirit used my life as analogies, and it was an analogy to say something's done. Don't even listen to the tape. Like, put it in the bin, like it's in the past. Again, I remembered the bits I want to remember. I'm not meant to go over the bits that weren't so nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a long time ago. Let it go. So that's going to make sense for somebody else too. Again, notice that we have all the numbers here that are about 9s, and did I just say that added up to 9? Because if I did it, oh no, I think that was Monday anyway. So that's a 10, another ending card. This is the one that's a bit in betweeny. So again, I feel like Monday, Tuesday, it's going to be feeling a bit in between feelings. I've just put those cards back in. Let's see if it comes back out again. I'll try and slow down how I'm talking, but the energy is coming out very fast. We're in Leo moon, guys, and it makes me excitable. I've got my Venus in Aries in the house of Leo, so ain't gonna apologise for my passion. So if you're going to tell me to slow down, I wouldn't bother, because I'll have a reply for that. Oh look, wow, yeah, I just felt like I needed to pull another card for Monday, Tuesday's energy if you're following it that way. And again, look, there's definitely something about valuing yourself and considering moving on if you're not being appreciated into a spiritual career. And again, doesn't surprise me, because the majority of my one-to-one clients do very similar work to myself, something along the lines of mediumship or some sort of healing in some way. So there we go, that's an extra message for Tuesday. Right, now, oh, and that will lead to abundance. I shuffled, and that was on the abundance. And remember, abundance is money and happiness, and all the pink is self-love. So that's a very personal message for somebody watching this here. So do let me know if it's you. Right, so this is for Tuesday, and let me just check again. Oh yeah, so actually Monday, Tuesday is Virgo moon, so that feels really like, yeah, you're really over, I was about to say overthinking, that's Virgo moon too, but you could be overthinking. But you know, if you are, just make a list, make a plan, start planning things out for transitioning from a job that you don't like. If you're feeling this resonates, because Virgo moon is for making plans and lists, and you know, getting busy, just basically doing something about it. But again, it can bring up overthinking. So just if you're overthinking, do what you got to do to get that stuff out your head and onto paper, or talk with somebody, you know, whether it be a friend, a counsellor, whoever. I'm very good at helping people declutter their minds, souls, bodies, whatever, you know what I mean? It's whatever it is you feel you need decluttering, that's literally something that I help through the various things, whether it be shamanic, counselling, healing, whether it be my channel and my cards. There'll be something I can help you with if you're getting drawn to me. But again, it could just be that you simply need to talk it out with a friend. You'll know better than me. So now we're in Libra moon, Wednesday, Thursday. Let's see what we've got here. Wednesday, Thursday, what have we got? And being reminded that this will bring in the number 16, which is the Tower card. So if there's kind of wake you up to shake you up moments, which there's been a lot of lately on the Thursday, that's because I believe it's a Tower card on the 16th. So let's see. And I've been guided to use these cards. Come back into focus. Oh, it's really a bit out of focus, isn't it? Oh well, we'll just work with it. So, interesting that I said that. Yeah, we've got alchemy. You have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. So I pulled this in a client session recently, and really funny, like for those of you that love Once Upon a Time on Netflix, you'll know what I mean. In the first series, there's a character that is meant to be, what's it called, King Midas, and me and my friend were laughing because I thought, oh my god, that's like in my cards. Like there's lots of cards that talks about the Midas touch and everything turned into gold, and it's because King Midas turned things to gold. So that was a really cool synchronicity. I think it was actually the day that I was, the day before or the day that I was doing that person's reading, so I couldn't help but laugh at the synchronicity. But again, it's a time of opportunities when you've got your spiritual eye open to see. It's time to go, ready, set, go. I also pulled that for my client as well. Now is a perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. And again, it's because we're building up to a full moon. We're building up to a very honest, truthful, brutally honest, as I always say for Scorpio, full moon, and Scorpio on the Saturday here. So it's like, it's go time. It's time to honestly look at your plans and go for it. And it says your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. And again, I love this because remember, this could possibly resonate around the Thursday when it is the 16th, and it's around the Tower card. And again, it's the fact that I'm sure as well, wait a minute, I'm sure, now I might got this wrong, but the 15 is either the devil or the death card. I always get them mixed up. And either way though, like the devil is about looking at the, you know, it's like kind of associated with the lover's card, and it's about looking at two sides and like, you know, do I listen to the devil on my shoulder that, you know, things aren't going well, quit, like that was it, or do I listen to the angel on my shoulder that things are going great, keep believing, you're just about to strike gold, with the synchronicity with the gold card. And but if it's a death card, again, that makes sense too, because it's actually, it doesn't really matter, they're making me talk about both. The death card is about something, you know, a situation dying so something can be reborn, amongst other things. So it really is something about basically, you know, keep believing, because this makes sense to me because this is right like 2 days before the full moon. So that really makes sense to me, that it says don't quit right before the miracle occurs, because things manifest mostly around full moons, and we're not quite at the full moon on Thursday, we're nearly at it, so stay optimistic. Look, and I love that in this card, right, the castle, so the castle being representative of what it is you want, it could even be a new home, maybe some people watching this are wanting to move house, is right in the distance, and this is you're not that far from it, you can see it, hold the vision, trust the process. For those of you that are you know, manifesting love or whatever it is as well, there's the tiniest little guy here too. So again, if you're a man watching this, this is like, you know, whatever floats your boat, this is your person. We don't need to get genders involved here. But what I'm saying is, if you're a man watching this, you know, you're the mermaid, but just forget that this is a woman and that's a man. But it's just basically a tiny wee person. So if you're manifesting a person in your life, it could even be people that are you know, hoping to fall pregnant as well, like that wee person. I mean, this to me is things that are still in spirit. They're in you're building it in the ethereal realms, and it's coming into form, because look, this is the ground in the tree. It's coming closer into reality. I'm getting chills as I'm saying this is so funny. I cannot take credit for that. That was cool the way they described that. That's spirit. Right. Let's see, loving it. What's in the back of this? Oh, but you've got to make decisions to make things happen. Interesting. Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. Oh my god, and that's hilarious, because this is for Libra moon, so it's like Virgo and Libra moon are when people do tend to procrastinate, so that's pretty funny. Right, now I want to go back to using the fairy tarot. Let's see what comes out. Is anyone like me? I always feel I never know whether to say tarot or tarot, but I seem to say tarot quite a lot. But anyway, I suppose it doesn't really fucking matter, does it? But that just popped into my head there. Right, so what have we got for Friday, Saturday's energy? And bear in mind, so let me think. So yeah, bear in mind, Friday will actually be, that's linked to the star card. Number 17 is linked to the star. So again, a very positive, optimistic, hopeful energy. 18 is connected to the moon and intuition, and again lands on a full moon. So and for those of you who don't know, I'm the 18th of April, so I'm very connected with, well, my psychic senses and my intuition, but being with the moon and that feminine energy as well, which is also, sorry, I'm burping up somebody's energy here as I'm talking. It's like feeling the energy. That's me sending distant healing. I need to stop. This has went way too longer than it's meant to be. But anyway, to cut the blather now, that's just what Spirit will want me to pass on there too. But the most exciting thing is we're in a very reveal it to heal it, deep emotional healing. We only get one a year, full moon in Scorpio. Make the most of it, guys. And yes, I was meant to go a bit louder there. Make the most of it. Don't run away from your problems. And I'm not surprised that this card has turned up, because Scorpio is about looking at your taxes, money, finances. It's basically not burying your head in the sand, right? It basically won't let you. And see, there's a little candle. It's like the post that I put out today. With my daily card, just, you know, like someone had called me a little light in a review, and I was like, yeah, I'm more like a blazing inferno. Like one of my other friends described me as something like, you know, a tornado that comes in and shakes up your soul or something, and I thought that was brilliant, because it's true. It's like I do shine light on things. My name literally means bright light, but it also means clear, clarity, whatever you want to call it. But it's like I am a very brutally honest energy with a lot of love. So it's like, you know, I tend to find people inquire about a session, but then they won't come back for ages, and they're like, oh, I wonder why that is. You weren't ready for the truth yet. Do you know what I mean? When you get drawn to me, you're ready for the truth. And anyway, it's a good money card, but it says a windfall of money, advice or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career. Wow, that's really tying in with the spiritual career card there, and a lot of the rest of the stuff that I've said. But there is really something. Look, she's absolutely cheesing. The little fairy's like, woohoo, I don't know if you can see, but she's like, yeah, really smiling. Can't really see. Oh, there we go. But there really is something here about, you know, it says a windfall of money, advice or assistance from others. It might be like some really cold hard truth from others as well, but that really helps you. So really make sure you're listening to people this coming week as well. Right, what's on the bottom of the deck? Oh, another 10 card. I love it. Another completion card and another good one. It says 10 of Autumn. Take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or their loved ones. Again, don't hide away from your responsibilities, things to do with money. Making wise investments or planning for retirement. Honouring family traditions. Wow, that wanted to come in too. Now, I want to pull another kind of scorpionic deck, but I'm just trying to see if I've got any. What do people need to know? Don't say I'm not good to you. If I leave that in where the camera just rolled round on me, God, talk about having to deal your ego. Just what? Can a girl not just hide for a video? Jeez. Do you know what that is? That's because it's Leo Moon. And they're like, Claire, just get on the camera. It's Leo Moon. No. Right, this one. Miracle, ta-da! Kind of ties in with the whole week, doesn't it? And Quest is on the bottom. I might not read Quest, but it's a throat chakra card. Speak your voice, that's been said as well. Miracle. Let's read Miracle. Raging. Right, Miracle, not really. Whatever. Love myself unconditionally. Oh, it's the first card in the solar plexus. That feels important. So it feels like, do you know what that feels like? Because it's like moving on from the sacral chakra. It's like you've learnt your lessons on how to receive and you're opening up to the miracles flooding into you. That's how I'm taking that to mean. And it says integrity is what turns on the light. Love it. My group is called Integrity Warriors for a reason. This full moon, which I'm reading about right now, is about truth, integrity, all of that, because Scorpio leaves no stone unturned. Never lie to a Scorpio energy. They will find out, or they will just know instantly. Very stupid thing to do. Lying is not good anyway, but again, just don't lie. It's stupid. Scorpios are incredibly psychic. Right, Darkville is a town of self-centered people. One day Betty is given too much change after making a purchase, and she returns the extra money. Oh my god, another card about money. A brilliant light bursts from the stump of a dead oak tree in the centre of town. The citizens are bewildered by the sudden brightness, but neither question the sun sparkler nor change their cheating ways. One day a child asks it why it came. It tells her that it shines for all that is good in the world and appears when a good deed occurs. Wow, I just got chills. I said today that all the good you've done will return to you in some sort of way this weekend actually, so the weekend that I've just read about there. So let me know again if that happened for you. And this card's kind of feeling the same. The residents of Darkville are touched and become more selfless. And it says, do you let someone in or do you pretend not to see them? You cannot shut out pain without shutting out pleasure. Holy shit balls, guys. I mean, I've got chills. The Scorpio full moon is 100% all about that line. You cannot shut out pain without shutting out pleasure. It's about looking at your demons, your devils, whatever. Kindness exists to lend magic to integrity. Oh, I like that one too. In the personal inquiry, the essence of an inspiration is integrity. Can I be counted on? And the key ideas are being a light, lighting the way for others, which 100% is that is my, whatever you want to call it, soul purpose, soul mission. I'm all about lighting the way for others because my name literally means light, like I've mentioned. And it says coming miracles. Keywords: integrity, gifts, rewards. So this is a week, like this weekend that I've recorded at the start of the video, and this coming week seems to be about like manifestation, miracles occurring. And again, this card was specifically for the full moon, but this is a full moon week, so this is really exciting. And to slow down and it's also on page 33, which is, oh my god, and it's literally, that's so weird, the video's at 33 minutes. Like, you cannot, that synchronicity is nuts, so I'm not going to be able to cut it either. Oh, that's nuts. And anyway, I was going to see 33 as a number connected with Ascended Masters, Jesus as well. So anyway, if that resonates for you, but that's really quite nuts. So anyway, here's a meditation. So let's calm down the energy a little bit. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes and just imagine a warm yellow light pouring down from the heavens over the top of your head, smoothing over any worries or stress, any busyness that doesn't serve you. Let it all go. Just enjoy this short meditation. Stand directly under the vibrant energy as it showers over you. Allow all material worries to melt away. Sun Sparkler will speak to you now. So just allow Spirit to impress upon you anything that you need to know. And it shouldn't take long. A word, a colour, a feeling. Just note whatever you get. When you're finished, return to your normal consciousness and write down what you have heard. So, if you just open your eyes now, guys. And if you like that as well, if you liked particularly my voice and reading things like that, then I do things like that in my ladies membership, which for the OGs, the people that have been in it a long time, they've been in there about a year and a half. And I've got other people that have been in there just going on, I think it's 7 months now, really. So yeah, so you can inquire about that if you like that, where we do a lot more of that stuff. I read people's cards on the new moon and the full moon, individual cards, and I do grouply, I've made up a new word, guys, grouply. I do weekly group spirit messages, and there'll be other different stuff going on there as well. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this exciting full moon in particular reading, where miracles are going to occur this week. If you believe you deserve miracles to occur in your life, your thoughts are very powerful, so make sure that you're speaking nicely, kindly to yourself, and you're opening yourself up to receive these miracles. And as I'm speaking, I can feel a dull ache in the bottom of my stomach, which is Spirit's way of telling me that there's still a bit of work for people to do on their, look at this, my jumper being, I'm trying to point at my jumper being orange, the sacral chakra. There's a bit of work to do on people's sacral chakra before these miracles occur. And the orange to me is representing fear. So if you've got any kind of fears around success or not getting what you want, keep working through that, because your miracles are there. Don't give up before the miracle occurs. I love it. I'm going to stop the video here. If you'd like to book a personal session, message me on Facebook, book via the booking link below. And other than that, have a brilliant full moon in Scorpio, have a brilliant week, and I'll check you later. Bye!